Cool. Let's go live on the Instagram too. We'll see if we have microphones, see if we're live. And we're live on both. We have a microphone on both. Welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. This one in particular is a Mohan bass morchung. See where we go with that. And what I've been doing this weekend, I've had a lot of time to play harps the past couple weeks. However, this weekend I've just been going and playing the same thing on one harp after another harp after another harp, not practicing anything in particular. TDS Harpers is harping y'all. Hello and a happy new year to you too. Chris 150 says, "Are you a fabricator?" I do make 4 to 5 jaw harps a year, but I'm not a maker for professionally. No. So what harps has everybody been into? What have you been playing? I've been playing Morchung, Jerome, Vargan, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some Dremba. There was a particular Mohan I was looking for. That wasn't the one. This was the one. Ooh, that's snappy. What am I doing there? It's like, but I'm doing it on out breaths and in breaths. If that was a percussive, what would it be? TDS Harper says same. Jerome, Pokin, Vargan. Tommy LeBeau says his Temer Comus was the best ever straight fire. Yeah, we're going to be getting some from that maker hopefully in earlier 2025. Tommy LeBeau says, "Are you ready for the snow?" Yes, we're supposed to get somewhere in between 6 and 13 inches of snow here in Kansas. We've gotten a little bit of ice today. I thought we'd actually be getting more, but yeah, it's like a 30-hour storm or something. It's going to get really cold here in Kansas. I think in a lot of the United States, it's going to dip down below zero, at around or below. But yeah, I'm ready for the snow. Because I got a full-size snow shovel for me, and my son has a smaller snow shovel that he's going to break in. So yeah, it'll be below zero, and we're going to be outside as a family shoveling snow, which is the way it should be done. That deep cold, that snow and that ice, it's good for the soul. It's good. It's invigorating to go outside when it's freezing cold. Orion's Belt says here in New Mexico it's supposed to hit on Tuesday. Oh wow, good luck with the storm in New Mexico. Tommy LeBeau says, here in the Shenandoah Valley, we're going to get between 5 and 11 inches. I'm excited. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm excited as well for the snow. The sheets are the streets are all ice outside. And when I said you seen somebody go skidding down the street earlier today, but I haven't been out at all today. I'm not working today or tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm not going to go out driving in the ice if I don't have to. TDS Harper says, we got a dusting last night. It melted throughout the day and got up to 38-ish. My cats enjoyed watching the snow melt. Oh, cool. Ooh, there's a second. I'm going, yeah. But I'm putting kind of a gargle in there. Kind of that catfish noise, but just barely. Jimmy Zornick says here in Philly they're not getting anything. Oh, cool. Well, enjoy the nice weather in Philly. TDS Harper says the snow is fine if it stays in the fields and off the roads. Yeah, there I would agree. A lot of people do not know how to drive in the snow, and so you got to be really careful if you're driving in the snow or the ice around people who aren't used to driving that. Because I've heard, like in place in Texas, they don't get snow and ice, and when it snows and ice is there, people just try driving normal speed. But yeah, careful if you're out driving. Orion's Belt says, not going to lie, the worst cold and ice I've ever seen was in Kansas. Yeah, it can get pretty cold here in Kansas. We don't, in general, get as cold as like up in Minnesota and up in the northern places, North Dakota and all that. That gets colder. But here in Kansas, sometimes we do get really cold. Was it 2021? It got to negative 16 was the actual here in the central Kansas. I think the wind was blowing 30 miles an hour. It was really cold. It was. Then there was one year it got so cold the oil in my vacuum pump froze. If you're do heating in air, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I had to warm it up to run it. TDS Harper says I find some. And I've been really liking the third finger mutes because it works a lot on a lot more range of harps. Because muting down here, depending on how long it is, sometimes you'll get good results. Sometimes you get better results back here. Oh, that's really fancy there. What am I doing there? It's like I'm going yeah, but throwing in that mute, that third finger mute, so I can still let the reed vibrate quite a bit if I mute it back here. Let's try with the mute, and then I'll take the mute out. At the end, I just threw that muting in there. Mark Ground Music. Oh, hello. Be sure to follow at Mark Ground Music. He says, aloha. Are you still, I imagine you're still out in Hawaii. And how is the weather out there in beautiful Hawaii? I've never been to Hawaii. Let's switch over to something different. Where should we go? I've really been playing a lot on the Heredinov. The Heredinov are probably some of the most sensitive harps in my collection. It took me some acclimating to get used to. They have really big, round triggers, but once I got used to that, they really do play nice. Time LeBeau says, but we're getting long-term cold here. There isn't a day that is a high above 37. Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. I think, Sunday or Monday? Or I think we're supposed to get down 2 or -2. TDS Harper says, I can't even get my hand to go that way. Which way are you talking? Here? Like this? Giannis War Route says, hi, hey man. Oh, hello. Welcome to the live upload. How are you? Mark Groudon says, amazing, humid. I've been out here for 3 weeks and producing a record. Oh, congratulations. And giving lessons to a bunch of concerts. Oh, that's so cool. Hold on a second. Gotta blow my nose. Huh. It's like I'm doing snotty karate. Huh. Yeah, that's so cool, Mark Groudon. But yeah, be sure to follow Mark Groudon. He's a really, really good musician, good music teacher, and excellent jaw harp player. He's the one who told me about open close. He does melodic lessons as well. Priom Kapali says, hey, bro. Oh, hello, back at you. And TDS Harper says, the way you hold yours to get that third finger mute. Well, what am I doing here? I find that you have a deeper understanding of something if you have to teach it or explain it. So let's just see. And a lot of times when I'm down here playing jaw harp rhythms, I'll be playing a breathing thing, and then I'll put the harp down and just try to figure out, like, what am I doing there? What articulations am I doing? What breathing patterns am I doing? When am I open? When am I closed? When I do that, I more deeply understand what I'm doing. But let's just see if I can explain what I'm doing here. I'm gripping the harp, and I'm playing with like a rested mute. So I'm gripping the harp like this, in the 2 or 3 point style, thumb and pointer finger, and then the middle finger resting in front. And then I'm resting here with my hands together. So if I want to mute third finger, which is if I'm going to mute, I'm probably going to get better muting out of most harps, unless they're really long or really flexible, with the third finger here. You can also use your middle finger and tilt it this way. On this harp, that was actually easier. On that Mohan, it's a little bit longer, a little bit bigger. I was having really easy third finger mute. Let's see this one. I'm just going to cock my finger to the side. Okay, somebody's saying, somebody comment. Oh, Young African says, thank you for helping keep this instrument alive. I've been watching you on and off for years, and all my techniques are from you. Oh, well, cool. Thank you for that. I'm so glad they're helping. I really enjoy playing the jaw harp, so I enjoy making videos on it as well. Okay, what is that? Oh, yeah, thank you for that. And Mark Ground, he says, oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I will try to be there for Tuesday night melodic lesson if there is one. So good luck. TDS Harper says, cool, I managed to get the position, but it required a ton of practice. I use my right hand to do the muting and pluck with the left. Oh, okay, so you're plucking like this. I'm not very experienced in plucking with my left, but... Yeah, I'm not as deft at doing that. Maybe I should practice more playing lefty. And Tommy LeBeau is like TDS Harper. I pluck with the left. Oh, cool. Another one. Yeah, I hold with my left hand, pluck with my right, but holding with the left. Let's try that. Actually, let me grab a different harp. Harp that's a little bit easier to play. Let's see how a Zolagi Black Fire plays with me in like a, I'm just going to call that a reverse grip. Amanda Harris says, "Have you ever pinched your lips?" Sorry, I can't spell. Yes. I have the only times pretty much I've ever pinched my lips were playing Glazerin. Glazerin oftentimes come together at the end with no relief. So if you're pinching your lip, one way to avoid that is play in front of a mirror so you can see. Because a lot of times people will cram the harp into the corner because as you go more into the corner of your mouth, the harp gets a little bit louder. But when you cram it all the way to the corner and there's not room for it to vibrate, you could actually pinch your lip or sometimes just abrade your lip right there because that reed's vibrating really fast and it is kind of abrasive. T.S. Harper says, "I was practically forced to be right-handed as a kid." Oh, nice. Yeah, I was born left-handed as well, and my mom transferred me to my right. So there's some things I can do really well left-handed. Mike777 says, "You don't bite it?" No, you don't. I'm not biting it. The tips of my incisors with these teeth are resting against the back of it. You're not biting it. It's not in between the teeth. It's resting against the front of the incisors, and the reed can move back and forth. But no, your lips, if you just rest it on your lips, you're not going to get the awesome resonation you would that you would playing against your teeth. Let's see. Let's play a different harp. What should we play here? Oh yeah, somebody was commenting, or I was talking to somebody about. They said the Vanjaracs or Vanjarac Drimba. Do I have one? Andy, there we go. Our Vanjarac Drimba, the smallest jaw harps on the market. I'm like, no. I would say Mohan Nano or the tiniest harps I've seen because they actually, if you don't include the tail, the heart bit, they are teeny tiny. Anyways, we'll wrap it up with that. Amanda Harris says, "What is the most satisfying melody you have done? I really like the sound that jaw harps make." Let's see if I can play. I'll play a couple more. I'll play a Monarp in F. There we go. I'll play the Monarp in F. But before that, I'll play this tiny little Mohan, my Nano. And I'm not even sure how the reed channel for these is just tiny. He probably made a really small file with a safe edge to be able to file that. Let's play one more harp. Anyways, we'll wrap it up with that. Thank you to everyone for all your comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope the jaw harp world is treating you well. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean. Make sure to keep your harps oiled. And no matter what, be good to you. Man, I can't even think this evening. But anyways, I love y'all. Harp out. Harp out. And I will see y'all next Saturday for Saturday Night Joe Harp Live.